Well,
I don't know.
let's talk. Let's kind of go back a couple of weeks when we were talking about. I think it was when Harry was on the show, right?
Mhm.
We were talking about your article that came out, and this was when or if Uber loses money or just takes 50% of your
Oh
pay.
yeah. Boy, did I get some hate shit on this
Oh,
one,
I've seen this.
Pedro.
No, I get this with I look at my more details, and I would say there's a good percentage sometimes of my orders that Uber is negative with the Uber
Mm-hmm.
Eats. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
surprised. I know why, but yeah.
No, I know why too, but you know what it is that a lot of drivers, and Harry correctly talked about this, it's a perception of the driver that they have. They see that one trip that Uber took 70%, right?
Hmm.
And they go, "Oh my God, they just took some." I'm like, "Yeah, they took 70%. It's in your terms of service. You just drove, and let's move on."
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this ride, right? 2.1 miles, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. $14.05. Do you think this is a profitable ride for me?
Let me see. This is a rideshare, right?
This is RideShare, yeah.
So
This,
$14. You drove 2 miles, and it only took you 4 minutes.
mm,
Yeah, that's profitable.
like extremely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it like, okay, if that's an Uber Eats order, if my screen shows $14 for 2 miles, I'm all over that.
That's $7 a mile, right?
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Right. So right side, Uber lost 31 cents on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one. This was last Saturday night. I drove for literally 45 minutes in my neighborhood, did not go anywhere further than that. This is another one, 2.4 miles, 10 minutes, $10.63. Uber lost $2.04 on that.
That's easy money. Yeah.
That's like no money, right? So I drove literally for 45 minutes and made $35, and that was it. I was literally in my backyard. And this was the worst of them all. 3.7 miles, $10, 9 minutes. Uber lost $1.19. So
Still good.
no brainers. So to me, I stayed in my zone, made $35 in 45 minutes. Uber lost money on all three. So when I say overall, right, if I drive, Uber's take is not 50, 60%. Uber's take is more like 25 to 30%, maybe 40%. And people go all out of shape saying that, no, they take too much money, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I ran 788 trips on a spreadsheet. Uber made 9% on me. That was it. Not 50, not 60%, 9%. 788 trips. And the amount of hate mail I got, I need to get a bodyguard kind of hate mail. I'm like, what's the big? You put your 788 trips or deliveries on a spreadsheet. Let's see what their take rate is. So it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest things too is you drive when there's promotions. You
Yes.
multi
Only.
drive, which we're going to talk about in a minute too.
Fuck
Some
that.
of the for 4th of July, but that's one of the biggest things. Like if you want to make money and you want to make the maximum you can when you're out on the road, you need to be smart about the times you go out. You need to look at when the promotions are happening. You need to make those decisions. Is it going to be profitable to drive at this point or not? And then when you're on the road, you need to also implement what your strategies are in order to do this, because that's when Uber's losing money. You don't want them to lose money all the time, because if they're losing money, it's not sustainable, but you want them to at least make the money that they can. So then, when they do take 40, 50, 60, 70% of a fare, it does even out where it's, 10, 20, 30% maybe. And then, you're making the money you're trying to make, and they're still making something as well too. Because again, if they're not making money, well, they're not going to last much longer. And then we're all out of it.
Yeah. Well, no, we're not. I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. But if you do drive smart, and if you only drive when they show you the money, I think you can make still good money in rideshare or delivery.
Yeah.
If you are a full-time driver, I feel for you, because the hours that you can have true success is less and less these days. Maybe schools open back up in the fall. I think it's going to pick up again. So I think it'll be fine. But, this is an example that 3 rides, all 3 Uber loses money. On the next 3, even if they made 50%, the average of all 6 rides is going to be 25%, people. It's freaking math, people. Figure it out. Anyway, so stop sending me hate mail. They go like, oh, you're like Harry, you're Uber shill, you're like this, you're like that. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself. Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.